Okay, today's Coco's about to start growling. Other people's opinions of you. This is terrible timing. Coco, the world around us is constantly bombarding us with opinions and judgments. Social media, big one. Workplace dynamics, yes. Even casual conversations. Everywhere you turn, someone has an opinion about you. But here's the kicker. Those opinions are just thoughts in someone else's mind. They don't change your intrinsic value. They don't define you. You do. Aww. You guys got the power. The core principle. The cornerstone of this practice is simple yet profound. Your self-worth is not determined by the opinions of others. It's a liberating thought, isn't it? You are the architect of your own identity, the curator of your own self-image. When you internalize this, you free yourself from external validation. How to implement it? Be curious, not defensive. Don't react impulsively when someone offers an opinion about you. Instead, be curious. Ask yourself, is there a factual basis for this opinion? If yes, consider it as constructive feedback. If not, let it go. So there's two options. There could be truth to it, in which case you could use it to improve. Or if not, if it's wrong, if it's false, then they're misinformed. You should feel sorry for them. Separate fact from opinion. This is crucial. When you receive feedback, dissect it. What part of it is factual? What part is just someone's personal preference or bias? Keep the facts, discard the opinions. Nice. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless. There you go. Practice mindfulness. The next time you're conversing, pay attention to what you're saying and what the other person is saying. Which statements are facts, which are opinions. This will sharpen your ability to distinguish between the two. Master the art of detachment. When you attach your self-worth to what others think of you, you're setting yourself up for emotional turmoil. Learn to detach. Your core values are your compass, not someone else's fleeting thoughts. Okay, we'll go through some examples and then I think I have another thing to say about this. Workplace scenario. Imagine your boss says, you're not contributing enough in team meetings. Instead of feeling defensive, ask for specifics. If your boss points out you haven't shared any new ideas recently, that's actual feedback you can act on. Social scenario. Let's say a friend comments, you're too quiet at parties. Instead of taking it as judgment, consider it as an observation. You may be quiet because you prefer meaningful one-on-one conversations. That's not a flaw. It's a preference. Personal growth. Suppose you're trying to lose weight and someone says you'll never be able to do it. That is a clear opinion. Thank them for their input. Yo, this book's a better person than me. And move on. Use your own progress and milestones as your markers for success. All right, here's the final closing paragraph. Embracing this practice is like donning an armor of resilience. You become impervious to the whims and fancies of public opinion. Well, I like the way they said that. You focus on your own journey, your own growth. You become the person you want to be, not the person others think you should be. And in doing so, you find a sense of peace and self-assurance that no external validation can provide. Yeah, okay, so that actually leads into the point that I would add about this. Or just something to think about. Like, they get you to put things into whether it's factual or useful or false. And then if it's factual, you can take something from it. There's another way to distinguish things. And this is a core principle of Stoicism, is what is external and what is internal, or what depends on you and what doesn't depend on you. So the point of this is other people's opinions is something that's external from you. So you can't base your happiness on something external. Otherwise, you're putting your happiness on something that's out of your control. So try to only base things that control your opinion of yourself and your happiness on what you can do, not anything external to you. That's what I would add. Let's see what Hawker's got to say today. Dealing correctly with other people's opinions is a difficult thing to deal with. You've come to understand that for some reason, there will always be a few people in life who just don't vibe with you. You used to waste energy trying to win them around, but you realize it's not worth it. Yeah. Come to understand for some reason, there will always be a few people in life who just don't vibe with you. Used to waste energy trying to win them around, but now you've realized that it's not worth it. So through your experience, you've realized that, I mean, look, at the end of the day, if someone doesn't vibe with you, that's on them. And that can be them being misinformed. Like, it's like if someone has a false opinion of you, they're just wrongly informed. If anything, I can't remember like the direct quotes, but a lot of the stuff that I've read from Stoics is like, if someone thinks false of you, you should like feel sorry for them. You certainly shouldn't let it worry you, because they're the ones who are misinformed. You get on well with most people. Your main mantra is treat others how you would like to be treated. Yeah, that's a really good way to live your life. No matter people's level, graduate or CEO, you treat them the same. Yeah. Well, I mean, because at the end of the day, what does their stature in like a company mean? It doesn't mean anything. We're all people. Treat people well. Treat people well, and you're going to feel better.